if that walk feels good, because I think that was a big thing yesterday. So I was really happy about that, okay? If that walk feels good, we're not going to overwork those transitions, okay? So today we can look at more lateral work, if you'd like to look at that. Medium trot coming back. I want to look at a halt. I think I mentioned that with him yesterday too. We'll look at that walk pirouette. So we can cover some 5-year-old stuff, but then also just do more lateral work. If you want to throw a change in here or there, if you'd like, I'm fine with that. I would really recommend not riding the changes right now from counter canter. Keep, perfect.
I actually didn't, I do it backwards. I took changes and then the counter canter, so I've only been doing the counter canter for like 2 months.
Yeah, yeah, perfect.
It's a tricky thing, I think, like, this age is so hard because you're trying to teach them so much, and then you think about taking a test, and
Yeah.
they get confused.
Yeah. I do the same thing. You don't do it backwards.
Okay.
I do it the same as you. So we're just talking, you guys can't hear Alyssa's feedback. So, we're in that stage with this 5-year-old horse that the counter canter is still green for this horse. And that's one of the harder things in the 5-year-old test when you're thinking that strategy for competition, is that counter canter line to a simple change is probably one of the harder pieces of the test. And I said to Alyssa, look, let's not make any changes from the counter canter, because we have to keep that really clear for his head. And she's like, well, I just started the counter canter. Actually, I do it backwards. I do changes first, and then I teach counter canter. And then I just commented to her, I said, no, you don't do it backwards. I do it the same as you. So I teach flying changes also first if I can. And the flying changes at this age, for me, it's only a change of lead within the canter. I'm playing with a change of lead during the canter. It's not really a flying change yet. The horse isn't between my aids. It's not straight. I'm just playing with a change of lead through the canter, that they learn this concept. Because for me, my background is also a lot of jumping and eventing and things like that before I became very serious with dressage. So I was doing flying changes all over the place, but they were changes of lead on a jumper and in stadium courses and stuff like that. And for me, it's a natural thing for horses. They do this in the field. It's nature. Counter canter is not very natural. You don't see many horses doing counter canter in the field, 20-meter circles. They change their lead. So I like to work with nature. Nature always guides me along with horses. And then I think it's much easier to tell a horse, when they learn a change of lead like that, it's much easier to say, stay on your lead. But if we do it the other way and ride counter canter for 2 years until they're third level, and then say, okay, well, I'm going to compete third level this year. I've told my horse to counter canter for 2 years. And then you wonder why it's hard to do a flying change. It's because we've told them never change. So that's just some guidance I want to give all of you, is let's be very, very careful not to train our horses by the tests that we're given, so that we ride all this first level stuff when you get a new horse, then you ride all the second level stuff, and then you say, okay, now I'm going to plug in this third level stuff. The tests don't dictate the training program. So be very, very careful with that. Whatever's best for him, okay? Whatever's best for him. I saw the things yesterday that I wanted to just guide you with, okay? So today's more of a workout for you to show me, just build up his program, okay? Great. Great. But I was very happy with yesterday. This is the walk I love, okay? That his mind is only thinking freely forward. And all you have to think about is if he starts to jigger stuff, it's a tightness in his back, okay? Just get rid of his back, ride him forward, and then relax again. He's not allowed to have your leg at the walk, okay? Whatever's best for you, Alyssa. It doesn't matter to me. Perfect. And again, we'll just keep in mind that we're very, very, very happy with his right lead canter. And that left lead canter, we just want to help him be a little bit better in the left shoulder neckline. And on this side, you're just making sure, once his back feels good, you're making sure that he's not trying to swing his hips to the outside. Good. Straightness looks good. Good. And every 30 seconds, think all I'm doing is gradually trying to shift his forehand taller and taller every 30 seconds. It gradually grows there. It's not something that's a sudden thing, and you're not doing it sudden. You're doing it beautifully. I said that yesterday. That's more for the people watching, okay? On a young horse, you have to think of things that are now and think of things that take time to develop. Balance is not something you adjust immediately. It's developed. Suppleness is not something you can have right now. You have to work and allow suppleness to happen. Get off my leg, that's now. Get away from me, that's now. Get in front of me, that's now. But swing and elasticity and suppleness is never now. Changing of balance is not now. Good. 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 Better. Better. I like the forehand better. Okay, one more time, ride forward. And on the way back, Alyssa, think that's my chance to really think, take the risk. Maybe he's not as good behind. Really bring him tall on his shoulders. Don't let him come down as he collects. Now flow with him. Good. There. Think anytime I want him taller, I ride forward and then I bring him back taller. Now bring him back taller. Now go with him. Good. That's your place to shift his shoulders. Otherwise, he gets a little tight. If we go from regular canter and keep him there and try to collect him to collect, he's getting choppier, okay? Good, exactly. So just get him to grow and then rebalance it. There you go. And out. Good, good, good. And again. Fluid, 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 fluid. If it gets a little jolty and choppy, okay, he's going to get worse in the shoulders. And that's his highlight is the power of his hind legs, okay? Good, and that's what he's going to try to do. He's going to try to not use his back and just go up and down behind. He's the king of going up and down behind, okay? We need his shoulders. I need his shoulders to be as good as his hind legs. That's it. Try to feel more about his shoulders than his hind legs. He's good behind. Good. That's it, that's it. That every collection grows the front end with him, not the sensation you feel with the hind legs. Hind legs are good. The rest of the body in front of the hind legs needs to get as good. All right. Good. Next long side, a bit more forward for fluid ground cover. And now, really bring them tall as you come back. Really tall. Take advantage of that. Come, come. Now soft and go with him. Beautiful. There, there. Now collect that a little bit, gradually. Don't let it get choppy. Think it's a forward idea, forward idea, forward idea, forward idea. There, there. Out, out. Don't stay too long, okay? Out. I like the first 5 or 6 strides. I didn't like the last 6 strides. Good, good. Don't let him get in that habit. It's to feel easy. If you have to work for it, get out of it. Out, 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 out. Good. And then again, soothe him that he just thinks to go forward. Out, out. Good. Be committed to comfortable strides, not the amount of strides, okay? If you're working for it, it's not good. He should offer, exactly. He's to offer, that it just stays a forward thought. Good. And again. Right there, right there, right there. Perfect. That's your standard right there. Out. That got much better. That's enough of that. Whatever you want now. Yeah, yeah. Good boy. Love it. Just feel it's your dance. It is right now, okay? Just preserve that. Good. That you feel I can just ride a little half halt. It's not a big thing. That it's a cadenced dance. And the littlest, that's enough. That's enough. Good. Perfect. Good. Good. Be a great time. I'd love to see a halt soon, okay? A halt? Yeah. Whenever you're ready. Good. And when you're ready, trot off. Down the long side. But, all right. I like that a lot. Good job. And when you're ready, another halt. Good boy. Walk break. Very good. Very good. Yeah, so the comment I was making during that canter set is what I want you to be hearing when you're in your canter work. Yeah? He has the gift of the hind leg in the canter, yeah? It's super powerful. He makes a really good jump, but he overwhelms his front end right now. Okay? So really be feeling that what you're striving for in the canter when you collect him is not to feel activity. Okay? He's already too active behind. Yeah? Feel that it's easy. Yeah? Feel that it's easy. That he just learns to accept compressing, but he thinks forward. Okay? Because if he tightens his back a little bit, now his shoulders drop. Yep. And then he's up behind and powerful, and this horse, you could canter, you know it. You can canter in place. Yeah? But that cantering in place is actually harming the front and the contact. Yeah? So I want to just say that's going to be easy. That's going to be easy. Pirouettes are going to be super easy. What I want right now for him, when I'm collecting his canter, is I want to feel it gets easy to come back. He's thinking forward. I don't get a false stride where I have to work with my leg. And he's just happy, and he comes up in his shoulders, and I feel this is easy. And that's the only degree to take. Yeah, and then you can come back a little farther when that's easier. You can come back a little farther when that's easier. You can come back faster when that's easier. You can do anything you want coming back more when that's easy. But coming back further right now, okay, and having him stay there actually harms him. Yeah, because it's the front end that has to catch up to the hind end. Yeah? And I think that for the changes, you've told him the concept, you've played. I wouldn't do a lot more like this. Yeah, because they're too croup high and tighten the back. I think now I would try, before any more flying changes, if I want to play with them during some rides, I would say, okay, what can I do with this canter that I get the change playful, but level with no tension? And if you can get playful changes, not perfectly straight, that's okay, but just level with no emotion, I would keep playing with changes, if you can get that, okay? And to do that, maybe it comes more out of some lateral work in the canter, some shoulder in, some haunches in. Maybe it comes out of more simple changes, canter, walk, canter, on different lines. Look, you've made many FEI horses. You'll find your way, but right now I would just say, I've tested the changes, they're okay, but I don't want to continue these changes. I want them to just get more level if I play with them. Okay? Not perfectly straight, just level. Because right now I think his biggest thing is he's got to stay level in his work in his shoulders, and so I don't want to do anything with him that lets him go back to croup high. Halts were good, by the way. You own the trot. Yeah? Really nice trot work. Top. How about, let's do some counter. Sure. Actually, no, sorry. From the trot. And so I thought I would do his canter hard work first, and then end with a trot and do that walk pirouette. Because the halts, check, they're good. Trot, check, good. Let's get the counter checked off, good. Good. Now just collect them just a hair. Out. Beautiful. Love it, okay? That's what I want. That it's playful, his ears stay up, He doesn't associate it as something hard. He takes that as comfortable.